Now I am going to talk about the timeline of my life. I was born on the 6th of November 2014. My mom have a lot of baby photos about me then because firstly I'm the firstborn and my mom she is quite young then so she is counted as a Gen Z then so she likes to take a lot of photos. At the age of 2015, I started walking and saying my first words. In 2016, I was 2 years old, and my mom said I could say a lot of sentences then, and I think this is a great achievement because I could sing some simple songs then too. And I started playing nicely with my toys and staying organized too. My favorite cartoon then, my mom and dad liked to let me watch Tom and Jerry, and I really like it too. I still like it until now. At the age of 3, I started in preschool, or in Vietnam here we call it the same as kindergarten. And I made a new friend then. Her name is Anne, and we are still in contact now too. She and I have a lot of similarities, and she is really talkative, and I really like that. Also, in the age of 3 is my first time going abroad. I went to Singapore there, and I am very sad about this one thing. This statue in Singapore, it is about the lion mermaid, and I call it the Lion King. So when I was there, the Lion King is in repair, so I didn't get to see it. I'm really sad then too, and I still remember in my sleep sometimes that of the memory of me when I cried because I can't see it. At the age of 4 in 2018, I started doing arts and crafts and playing games with my friends. And I also started learning about letters and numbers then too. I also have a Zumba class, dance class. So at that time I really liked to dance. In the age of 5 is my last year in kindergarten. I started learning to read and write then too. And what I like most about that time is at the end of the year, I was best student in the whole school. I really love that achievement, and every time I went back there, or last year I went back there, so the teachers are like, "Hey, is it Rosie? I remember you. I love you so much." Like that. I really like that sound of it. And in 2020 is my first year in elementary school. And in class, I met lots of new friends, and I made my second best friend then. Her name is Cho, and she is in the same tower as me at my old home. In 2021, I am the second grade, and I have a hobby of reading books and listening to music too. And I love doing art and crafts, but it is in the COVID. It's COVID then, and it's really hard for me. And the age of 8, that is the most memorable year in my elementary school There I met my favorite teacher of all. Her name is Hian, and she gives me lots of advice for what to do. And that is when I discovered my favorite subject at school is English. And that is also the only time I remembered visiting Hanoi before I live here. I have a competition named TOEFL Primary. I got first place in my old home, and now I am competing for TOEFL Junior, but sadly I lost. In 2024, it is my fourth year, grade 4, and I also went to Phuket Island then. And I also met a new friend. Her name is Lee, and she is so nice. She is my neighbor too. And in my 5th grade, I changed to a new home, and I was really scared too, but I overcome my scare now. So now 2025, I am 11 years old and in the 6th grade. I have not started school yet, but I wish this year is a great year in secondary school. And I also had a lot of memorable things already, like in Tate holiday, I broken my finger, one finger, and but luckily it is not really painful, and it is not. My broken finger is quite minor, so it is okay and not too painful, and I recovered after my Tate holidays. So thank you for listening about my timeline and my life.